Today on Eagle Nation News, we find out the academic benefits and challenges to enrolling in a dual credit course. How might this class differ from a traditional AP class?
Sarah Cronin tells us more about Black History Month. In what ways have African Americans made major contributions to American history?
Vending machines are a luxury that some buildings allow, but what about a vending machine that supplies books? More on that later in the show.
All this and more today
on Eagle Nation News. Good afternoon, Eagle Nation. Today is Wednesday, February 12th. I'm Cameron Silva.
And I'm Jordan Ramsey.
Black History Month takes place every February and is especially celebrated within our community.
Sarah Cronin has the details.
We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream.
Mae Jemison is an astronaut, engineer, and scientist born in 1956. At the age of 16, Jemison went to Stanford University and graduated with degrees in both chemical engineering and Afro-American studies. In 1987, she joined NASA's Astronaut Corps, and on September 12, 1992, along with 6 other astronauts, Jemison boarded the Endeavour on mission STS-47, and she became the first African-American woman in space. After leaving the Astronaut Corps, she founded the Earth We Share International Space Camp in 1994 for kids between the ages of 12 to 16. Currently, she lives in Houston, Texas, leading the 100-year Starship project through DARPA, which ensures the capabilities for human interstellar flight now and within the next 100 years. Mae Jemison continues to influence adults and students that if you have a dream, shoot for the stars, and someday you might just get there.
Hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. I have a dream.
Ohio State's cornerback Amir Reep and linebacker Jocelyn Wint were incarcerated and charged with kidnapping and rape just yesterday. Both players were permanently suspended by the university from all football-related activities.
As many know, the traffic on the way to school this morning was worse than usual. Due to the weather conditions, there was a traffic accident involving a pickup truck and a Prosper High School bus. According to Officer Caver, the truck appeared to have been going the proper speed limit, but still hydroplaned into the front of the bus. The students in the truck sustained minor injuries, and the bus was not holding any students. Dr. Burdett tweeted out a reminder to give yourself plenty of time to travel and to be careful coming to the high school.
Definitely be sure to drive with caution, but sometimes it can be difficult to know exactly when you might get caught in a flood.
Luckily, Casey Boston might be able to help us with that.
Thank you, Jordan. As you can tell, it has been a very dark and rainy day so far. On top of the rain, the humidity is at 90% and we're having 8-mile-per-hour winds, causing the temperature outside of 49 degrees to feel more like 45 degrees. Tomorrow, however, it is just expected to be cloudy, with our highest chance of rain being around 10 o'clock. For Valentine's Day, we can expect a nice and sunny day, and Saturday through Monday, we will see a rise in humidity with partly cloudy skies. That's all that I have for you today. I'm Casey Boston. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Casey. When we return, Nate Tompkins introduces us to Samsung's new phone.
Stay tuned.
Now we send it over to Nate Tompkins with your Talent Talk update, sponsored by Corebridge Orthodontics.
Last night, Samsung announced the next generation of the Galaxy S series, the Galaxy S20. The S20 series will be released on March 6th and is comprised of the Galaxy S20, the S20 Plus, and the S20 Ultra. All 3 phones have 5G capabilities and are the first Samsung phones to feature an 8K video camera. Samsung worked with Spotify and Bixby Routines to allow you to make a personalized soundtrack based around your daily routine. Samsung partnered with YouTube to allow users to upload their 8K videos directly to YouTube, with upload speeds greatly reduced thanks to 5G. Samsung is also working with Netflix to let well-known directors use the Galaxy S20 in the filming of bonus content. The S20 will have 3 colors: Cosmic Gray, Cloud Blue, and Cloud Pink. Pre-orders open for all 3 phones starting February 21st and last until March 5th. Be sure to head over to our Twitter at Eagle Nation News for more updates and our website eaglenation.net to watch previous episodes. That's all the time I have for you today. Back to you guys at the desk.
The dual credit course is an option available to students who prefer classes taught in a college environment.
Brenna Gibbons introduces us to the benefits of these courses. Let's take a look.
With schedules for next year being chosen by many lowerclassmen, it is important to know what your different options are.
The dual credit program is offered through Collin College at Prosper High School for students who are hoping to get a jump start on their college transcript. The whole idea of dual credit is that you're getting credit in high school and you're also getting credit on the college level. So it's a great way to get started with checking out how college classes are going to be and getting your confidence up so that when you go off to college, you're going to feel a little bit more confident. Another huge advantage is it's very cost effective. Dual credit classes through Collin College, a single class, like for instance, the freshman English, composition English 1301, is about $165. If you were to take that class at UNT, the University of North Texas, or UTD, the University of Texas at Dallas, that course would be over $1,000.
Math, English, and history are not the only classes this course offers.
One of the programs that Prosper gives is the EKG and phlebotomy program, and that program has given me a chance to get my feet wet in that field of study and just kind of like learn what I can handle with that field. I feel like one of the greatest benefits that dual credit offers is that with the professors being here on campus and being in such small classes, it really allows the relationships with your professors and the students around you to grow. And it's a lot easier to get that help from the professor if you need it. And, stop by after class or even, schedule time with them because they're really willing to spend time with you. And it's so great to get that help from them.
Dual credit has many different advantages to it, and it might just be the right choice for you. I'm Brenna Gibbons, reporting for Eagle Nation News, Prosper.
Last night, the boys basketball team played a full 4 quarters to get a win.
Maggie Hale has more with your Game Time Sports Update.
Last night, the Prosper boys basketball team played Plano Senior. The Eagles started out hot and came out of the gate with a strong lead. They lost a bit of their momentum in the second quarter. Coming out of halftime, they put up their guard down, and it remained a close game from here. The score was tied at 51 with 5 seconds remaining, and junior Grant Shaw goes up left for the layup and put the Eagles up 53-51. Plano calls a timeout, and when the clock resumes, they aren't able to make a play. This Friday is senior night against McKinney High School, which was a loss for the Eagles when they played the first time. Make sure you show out and get loud for the seniors. As Casey explained earlier, the rain isn't going to be leaving quite yet. Last night, the soccer games were canceled, but scheduled for tonight at 7:30. As of right now, the games are going to be played, but be sure to check our Twitter for updates. If you want to hear more sports like this, be sure to tune in every day for your Sports of the Week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Maggie, and good luck to soccer tonight as they attempt to stay dry. In other news, new vending machines are popping up in some Prosper schools, but not the kind you might expect.
Christina Folsom has more.
A token of gratitude transformed into a moment of learning. In a school bustling with kids, standing out can be difficult. So Baker Elementary School librarian Rachel Calhoun found a way to incentivize them to work harder.
I work really closely with our PTO, and I'm very close to our PTO president in getting things for the school. And so I was talking to her about it, and she said they had funds that they might be able to use for it. So when she found out they could, then they purchased the machine, and then I fill it with funds that I have.
A revolutionary way for books to be cashed in for
good book choices. I was reading a good book that was good for me to read and was at my good reading level.
And it's not just good reading that rewards them with a token.
If you listen to your teacher, you can get a coin to use the vending machine. If you do something good, if you read, you could get it.
It's as simple as inserting the token, selecting their book choice, and waiting for their book with priceless excitement.
I like it because you can choose your own book and some are picture and chapter books, and some might be 2x2s.
Reporting for Eagle Nation News, I'm Christina Folsom. Prosper.
That's all the time we have for you today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Jordan Ramsey.
And I'm Cameron Silva. Live long and prosper.